Unboxing a new case for a build that I'm trying to do for under $300. I can play Fortnite, all the good games that everybody's playing right now. Of course, not on max graphics, but it's a good starter. I told Amazon to ship it in a box so nobody knew what it was coming in the mail. Yep. This tower was $48. Oh, it's very light. Out of all the builds I've ever done, that is the lightest tower I've ever had. Let's see if I got you guys focused in. Kinda, you're seeing stuff I don't really care to show on camera. Okay, let's lower you down a little bit. Let's show you what all goes into making a channel. Or trying to make a channel. There we go. Now you can see everything. Link in the description below for what tower this is. I'm guessing I bought it used because it's got all kinds of addresses on it everywhere. But I'm trying to do a build for under $300. Sounds like something's banging around in there. I'm excited. Let's just get in. Keep following my channel to see the rest of the build, and maybe we'll see where it's for sale at. Sorry guys, this is just to show people they can build one cheap and it still work and it'll last. There we go. Put the nice foam on both sides. Put that to the side for a second. Nothing else in there. Put that to the side. The standard foam they put on the end. It's a bit chintzy than normal, but still gets the job done. Yeah, normally they're just totally solid. That works. As long as the glass isn't scratched, I'm okay with it being used. That would be the front of the computer right there. It still has a tear-off sheet on it. I love Amazon used because it's still new to me. All your screws to put in your motherboard and such. Motherboard, hard drive, the standard screws it comes with. This looks like it's going to be a mid case, not a full case. Full case, man, them things are huge, which is good. There's vent holes across the top. Got your USB 3.0, 2.0, 2.0, your audio, headphones, reset button, and a physical click reset button. And that power on. There's your indicators for hard drive and it powers on. There's a gap in between the glass right there. I don't care for that, but it will do. On the back we have 120mm fan. It's probably got some type of quick plug-ins for your slots. The bay where your power supply goes in, your I/O panel. The side just looks standard. We'll take that off in a second. The other side is just standard plain. It's got some gaps in there so you can do liquid cooling if you want it. I am a fan of these nice pegs to keep it off the table. They're actually nice coated so it doesn't scratch anything. There's a pain in the butt screen which goes to your power supply. It doesn't even have a slide out. It's got tings clear around it and then a big one there. I'm assuming you peel it like that. I ain't even going to do that because it don't look easy to get back in. Some people use that, some people don't. My sister's I built, it's a full thing there. Okay, and there is 2 screws to take that side off if you're trying to hide all your wires. It's got some weird grippy screws. There's a screw head in it. They work. They're weird. I like the big massive ones. Some are kind of low profile. Ooh, that is not real glass. That is plexiglass. That's why this thing is so light. And that's why it's cheap. Okay, what do we have in here? We have in the front, if you can see it, 3 120mm fans. There is a logo in the front. That's kind of an eyesore right there. So when your fans go in, their logo is going to be in the front. It has 2 spots for 120mm fans, but there is no vent holes. So I don't know where they were going with that. The photo does show 3, 4. Yeah, I was gonna put 2 down here. This kind of has vent holes, but this one doesn't at all. Don't know where they were going with that. I have to bring you guys down here to show you all this. Let's go deep in. Okay, so their board is like right there. They're not trying to hide much. They didn't even put a cover over that. That kind of sucks because you're going to see that. Okay. Has a standard mounting. It is nice that they give you so much room back there to put all your wires and your liquid cooling, because liquid cooling, there's sometimes a plate on the back. They're saying that you could put a hard drive here and a hard drive there. There's also a spot in here for a hard drive, but you're going to have to open up the other side of the case to do that. We'll see that in a little bit. Cords that it comes with, all bundle up right here. We've got the motherboard USB first version, all your indicator and starting up, HD audio, which is just audio to a USB, a normal header, just one, so you don't have to get a split or anything. That's kind of nice. That's very typical. It's very typical. Nothing extra, and I just hit my knee. There, I'm going to show you guys that in there. At the bottom, look, there's not really any vents. I can't turn on a light to show you guys. That's vented, but there's the screws for the second fan. There's the screws for the second fan. So half the fan isn't even sucking any air. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Let's pull up the other side and look in at the hidden hard drive compartment. Just falls right off. Everything's light and cheap on this one. Normally they are, but this feels super, super light. Okay, let's go to that. That's just standard. It pops open. Nothing special. I thought some people do like a special, will hold your thing in for you, and all I do is like a screw. Okay, your CPU or your power supply goes there. I guess you could put the hard drives on the back side instead of the other side. They don't really look that fancy, so I don't know why you'd put them on the other side. Here's the hard drive holder for a full size. That's also laptop size, or if you go SSD. These feel super cheap. Look how thin that is. But how cheap or how expensive does it have to be? Because it's not like it's getting roughed house around. They don't even stay in there. Okay, so they expect you to put a screw in right there, which is nice, so you don't have to put screws in the side. Holds 2. I would say this thing is great for wire management. Look at the gap that's in between there. Your wires go straight in between here because you're going to have a few up at the top of your motherboard. There's 2 slots right here. There you can see the venting for 1.5 fans. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it for 48 bucks. It's definitely got venting up the front because that gap right there. I don't know if that comes off. Normally you go through there. Yeah, there's a screw that goes through there. So if you want to remove that, you could. Hopefully it does come off easy because I'm putting the fans on there in the next video. Thanks for watching.